welcome back. We're having to end the week off and started a good weekend by focusing on the downfall of society and where everything can inevitably go wrong. So should anyone be given significant amount of power and time. But Higurashi is nothing if not entertaining. We've seen what happens before when Sadako gets involved and has her way with the characters and their influence. Now, seeing the happy fun time go play games moment and Mion getting the doll. What could possibly go wrong? Oh yeah, a syringe of unhealthy proportions. I think even after receiving that gift, it's not going to be enough. Let's watch some more Higurashi. Of course, if it was all just so simple and easy, well, everything would be solved and done and dusted many episodes ago. But this now being her treasured possession, if the parasite one is going to overtake her mind, is it going to take a different form? I mean, she had paranoia that those are after you. I think there's been worries that everyone's turning against you, kind of the same as paranoia, really, but I'm sure there's been some obsessive streaks and whatnot, so any sort of emotional ill that you can think of might come to pass. But I do want to get back into the St. Lucia Academy. Go back into them trying to, well, Rika trying to continue on with her life despite everything. It's kind of amusing that Rika is going through all of this, trying to save everyone, and there is one of the people she is fully trusting and trying to help out as well, being the main culprit in a lot of the ills. I mean, fire, knives could be very dangerous. Considering yesterday I burnt 3 of my fingers. Yeah. Cooking is dangerous. Remember when the teacher went a bit insane about curry? Was that one of the dumb off-spin episodes, like when they went to the pool? How can you besmirch the fine name of curry? As a proud Englishman, one that has taken cultures from all over the world and cuisines from all over the world, especially Indian, curry is ingrained into me, even if it is a substandard British version. In fact, that's what I burnt my fingers on earlier, or yesterday, is a vindaloo. Just, yeah, stay out of it. Just quiet, calm, and skill with a knife. However, she is showing herself to be quite capable. Oh god, it's a Resident Evil trap. Can't remember which film it was, but yeah. The fact that she managed to cut a potato into cubes while keeping its form and in her hand is impressive. What is he making? Is it... okay, rice. Let it absorb all of the water and steam and whatnot. Well, you see, there's intervening with all of them, and then there's just wasting food. I mean, you'd think after the first one she would be under extreme scrutiny from the teacher saying, "What the hell do you think you're doing? Interfering with the other students? Yeah, that's fine. Wasting curry? That's capital punishment worthy." But also the fact that for Sato's grand plans on it is completely unnecessary for her to spoil curry other than just being kind of vindictive. Now we're seeing the good old switcheroo. Whether it be an invader, someone looking to burglarize the place. Yeah, come in, he's too hungry to actually fight back. Some explanations might be in order. Ah, yes, the good old Shion defense. Did something good happen? It is so off-putting seeing them trying their best and actually be happy and whatnot, and Sadako just, you know what, fuck it. Let's make sure everyone suffers. Even if it is a case of trying to make Rika learn a lesson or something, it's not... I don't really see the point in all of this behind-the-scenes claptrap. How did she not recognize the voice? It's a setup! And if you wanted to cause a massive spike in her what's it called? The parasite level stuff. You just did it. When there's fun sibling teasing, and then there's one fun sibling teasing, but one of them suffering a slight what's the word? Fucking emotional breakdown. I mean, he needs to be in every episode. He's the only one of pure power and skill in this situation. You never know what might happen. He may not be one of superstition, but lots of dots eventually make a line. Well, that can only end well. She's bored of these questions, this line of inquiry. He's such a worrywart, that one. We all need a protector like him, though. Really just trying to, twist the knife, aren't you? Is this where they break into the tool shed? Yes, it is. It would be amusing, though, if they refused to come in, though, despite everything. Because we've seen how that all plays out. It would be funny if the time that Mion is subjected to the injection, Kishi's like, nah, I need to get back. Don't want to miss this dance. How many times are we going to see this dance, anyway? Yeah, the first time around, just seeing it nice and nice choreography and everything. But multiple times. A good use of resources and showing that, we are reliving the same event constantly, I guess. Are they being chased? Ah, is this her giving up? So, no, I want to get out of all of this. So, hail a taxi or anything? Who are they being called out for? Ah. If it's just a stolen truck, then we're in the clear, I guess, but I mean, it's the folly of Japan being so safe. People leaving keys into trucks and leaving things unlocked because, no one's going to steal it. Is that 1 in a million, though? Whereas here, you can't leave anything unlocked. That's a lie. I leave quite a few things. That's because my area is quite safe. Just absconded immediately. Did they come across something they shouldn't have? Did they leave behind a lot more? I mean, if one refuses to make eye contact there, it definitely raises a few flags. It's quite sloppy of them, though. I mean, they needed to get out and they needed a vehicle, sure, but to be caught so easily by witnesses to be tracked down, because that guy who had his truck stolen knows what the number plate is, so it would be easily found. Unless they hop out and find a different mode of transport halfway along. He's been waiting. He's got nothing better to do, after all. I mean, taking all kinds of precautions, but in this instance, it's probably for the best. Limited battery life. Oh no, just don't hurt yourself. So extra powerful. He's got a good eye for things, doesn't he? Knowing that there's danger around every corner, especially tonight. But what if it's the family itself? Also, where is she supposed to keep it? I mean, her outfit doesn't really have pockets. Do you want to just be holding that out in the open there? I mean, he never really gets a day off, does he? They were last seen with those two, especially around the tool shed area. Suddenly, they just absconded. They eloped away. Maybe don't talk about tricking your sister and whatnot out loud in the residence where she can be behind you, and you just don't look at any open doorways. Kind of a good thing about more sturdy structures. That didn't sound sturdy. I think I just hit a hollow point. But at least British building works. You can't really just eavesdrop through walls. Bit different with Japanese buildings, though. You never know who's listening. At least now he's lost all kind of trust in Gion there. I mean, that would spook anyone, to be fair. I mean, if you put everything on the table and go through it clearly, I don't think anyone's in a right mind for a good conversation right now. I mean, no one said that. We're just speculating. I mean, she moved fast there to be able to grab her ankle. I mean, why is Xion so terrified right now? She's not infected by anything, but, a little perturbed one, I'd understand, but this level of fear. Even if her sister is acting a little out of character. I mean, call him. The fact that she's a bit in depth of this the family, its role in all of this. Yeah, you shouldn't have let it go. That's what those off-market devices will do. I don't think she's in any place to answer questions now, though, unfortunately. It was a bit close to her own face, even if it was just for, evil pandering. And to do so, she needs to remove all obstacles in her way of whatnot, but Shion is kind of detached from the whole family business, though, isn't she? That's the reason she was banished, kind of thing. Yeah, so there's the breaking of blood vessels in the eyes. But paranoia and whatnot, no, in hers it manifested as pure protective obsession. Oh, there was a moment of lucidity there, where she realised, oh, hang on, what? I mean, maybe if you perform some sort of CPR, there's something that you can do. It's a bit late for that, though. But we already knew this route was done for when we saw the syringe earlier, so... Despite him trying to help, him giving her that taser has actually led to a lot more trouble for her. To the neck? There's no breathing anymore. We saw the futon moving up and down, but after that shock, I don't think she's in any place to talk. So, is Keiichi going to be dragged down into the, underground basement layer? Are all of the family members and, the grandmother and Shion be tossed down the well? I feel as though there's a slight disconnect, because sometimes we have Sadako just enjoying the time playing in the club and having fun, and then we have her actively pushing things just for more hostility between them all. And it doesn't seem as though it's connected back to Rika at all, because we haven't seen her interact with anyone this episode. So how was it a lesson for her to learn? And the main point of Rika wanting to go to the school and get away is to avoid all of the tragedies that kept happening in the village. So Sadako causing them seems to be counterproductive, does it not? There's plenty of times where we've seen some tragic things in Higurashi, but seeing the animation of strangulation to such a point where I actually get the bulging the eyes and everything. Someone did their homework. The fact that Mion, as we were told, she's not easily affected because, the logical thinking of how things go. There are flashes of insanity in there, but brought back, not in time, unfortunately, but everyone else, once they'd be reached that top level crazy, there's no coming back from it. There's no moment of reflection. So that was neat to see. We always knew this is exactly kind of where it would end. Just, I wondered if there'd be more of it involved. And now Keiichi is in a panic state, worrying about everything. Just had his conversation cut off mid-sentence. Maybe this is a lesson about not ditching your friends with phony excuses, but yeah, I'm not changing my ways. As I said in previous episodes, it is nice to see the other side of things. We've gone through this moment before. We've seen this storyline, we know where it goes, but getting little tidbits of extra context. Not many other shows would go back and try that. I would like to see Tomoaki and whatnot actually get out. Call back with some help or something once they're on the outside. But, it's not going to help this time around. But seeing small fluctuations, small changes, maybe some memories that they can keep for the next time, and hopefully enough time will pass where people start questioning everything and hang on a second. These weird old occasions start tying it back to Sadako. Is it going to happen in the next, I don't know, I can't remember how many episodes are in this season. 7 episodes? I mean, anything could. But that is Higurashi. Another episode where we can just relax in the pain that everyone is currently going through. Some of it being caused by those that are closer than you expect. If you enjoyed it, somehow, let me know. If I entertained you, leave a like and a comment. Maybe subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can also jump onto my Discord if that takes your fancy for links to all notifications for upcoming videos, commentary, memes, votes and polls for new stuff. Something might take your fancy. But for now, get yourselves a bit of rest, so I can see you in the next one. My patrons have always been the ones to hand me a taser when I need it, and with YouTube always at my back, it's definitely been more than once. So I need to extend my thanks to Sal, AGSTR, Darky26, Guado, Kite, Reds Racer, Ultra Pouring, Wolfie Sensei, Zug, and everyone else for keeping everyone away from my throat. Whether that's metaphorical or not.